Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pawan. I'm here to help you do great work. As Steve Jobs said, the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you're not passionate about what you do, it's going to be really hard to succeed. That's why I created this channel to help you find your passion and turn it into a career. So if you're ready to start doing great work, subscribe to my channel and let's get started. In today's video, I will discuss NRC. I'm really passionate about this topic and I hope you will find it informative and helpful. If you're new to my channel, I make videos about company law and related topics. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my latest content. In this video, I will discuss the Nomination and Remuneration Committee. I will talk about the role and responsibility of the NRC, the qualification and experience required for member of the NRC, and the best practices that should be followed by the NRC, and at last, what could be the legal consequences in case NRC committee is not formed and law violated. Let's start with the definition. Now, NRC is a committee of a company board of director that is responsible for nominating and appointing new director as well as setting their compensation. Clear? The NRC is typically made up of independent director who are not affiliated with the company's management. The committee must consist of at least 3 non-executive director. There is no upper limit, out of which not less than one half shall be independent director. Mean the chairperson of the NRC should be an independent director. This is to ensure that the NRC can make objective decision about who to appoint to the board and how much to pay them. The NRC play a crucial role in ensuring transparency, fairness and accountability in the matter related to the appointment, remuneration and evaluation of director and key managerial person of a company. The NRC play an important role in ensuring that the company board of directors is composed of qualified and experienced individuals and that they are compensated fairly. The NRC also help to ensure that the company compensation policy are aligned with all overall business goals. By ensuring that the company has a strong and independent NRC, companies can help to protect their shareholder interest and ensure that the company is managed in a responsible and ethical manner. As per the Company Act 2013 and SEBI Regulation 2015, the following type of company should constitute NRC. The first type of company is all the listed company. All the listed companies should constitute NRC. Then second, all the public company having a paid up capital of more than 10 crore should constitute NRC, or all the public company having a turnover of more than 100 crore should constitute NRC, or all the public company having an aggregate outstanding loan, debenture and deposit exceeding 50 crore should constitute an NRC. One important point I want to highlight here is all the unlisted public company. Please listen it carefully. All the unlisted public company which is either a joint venture, a wholly owned subsidiary, a dormant company as defined under section 455 will not be required to constitute NRC even if they have fulfilled the above criteria. Okay, remember that all the unlisted public company which is either a joint venture or a wholly owned subsidiary or a dormant company as defined under section 455 will not be required to constitute NRC even if they have fulfilled the above criteria. Okay. Additionally, one more important point is that if after 3 consecutive years any company have not fulfilled the criteria, then they are not obliged to create NRC from next financial year. Okay. So any company who has not fulfilled the criteria for at least 3 consecutive years from next year onwards, they are not required to form NRC. Clear? Let's move on. Now, NRC typically has the following responsibility: nominating and appointing a new director, setting the compensation of director and senior executive, reviewing the performance of the board and its committee, and recommending the changes to the board composition and structure, formulating the criteria for determining qualification, positive attributes, and independence of directors. Now, NRC may choose a director to be on NRC committee in a number of ways. Okay. One way is to simply appoint a director who has the skill and experience that the NRC believe are necessary for the committee to be effective. Another way is to hold a competitive selection process in which interested directors are invited to apply for the position. Okay. So NRC would then select the director who it believe is the best fit for the committee. So you must understand that NRC is an important committee of the board of directors, and its decision can have a significant impact on the company. That's why NRC must therefore be careful in choosing director to be on the committee, and must ensure that director it chooses are independent and have the skill and experience necessary to be effective. Here are some of the factors that NRC may consider when choosing a director to be on the NRC committee. The first one is director skill and experience. The NRC need to ensure that the director it chooses have the skills and experience necessary to be effective member of the committee. This include experience in corporate governance, risk management, and compensation, so on and so forth. The second point is the director independence. The NRC must ensure that the director it chooses are independent. This means that the director must not have any material, financial, or personal interest in the company, and must be able to act impartially in the best interest of the company. And the third point is director commitment. The NRC need to ensure that the director it chooses are committed to be committee work. The NRC is a demanding committee, and the director it chooses must be willing to put in the time and effort necessary to be effective. Okay. NRC should also consider the diversity of the director it chooses. This is very important. Okay. The NRC should have a mix of director with different skill, experience, and perspectives. This will help the NRC to make better decision and to better represent the interests of the company shareholders. One example I can give of Infosys, well-known company. The member of NRC of Infosys are like D. Sundaram, a chairperson. He is the chairperson of NRC committee, and he is an independent director of Infosys and has over 30 years of experience in the IT industry. Michael Gibbs is the member of NRC committee. He is an independent director of Infosys and has over 20 years of experience in the financial service industry. And third one is Govind Iyer, who is the member of NRC committee, and he is also an independent director and has over 25 years of experience in the IT industry. As you can see that all of them have different skill and different experience. Okay, so this always help companies. Let's talk about the key points. So NRC minimum member requirement is like the committee must consist of at least 3 directors. However, there is no upper limit on the number of members, and the majority of independent directors must be independent. The majority of the member of NRC must be independent directors. Independent directors are individuals who do not have any material or pecuniary relationship with the company, its promoter, its management, or its subsidiary that could potentially affect their independence of judgment. The chairperson of the NRC should be independent director, and the minimum 2/3 member are required to be valid meeting for NRC with at least one independent director. As per the Company Act 2013, NRC shall be chaired by the independent director, and Act also provides that the chairperson of the company shall not be member of NRC. Okay. NRC is a key committee of the board of directors of a company. It is responsible for recommending to the board appointment, reappointment, and removal of director, as well as their remuneration. NRC also play a role in succession planning and ensuring that the board has the right mix of skill and experience. As per the Company Act, set out a number of best practices that should be followed by NRC. This includes the NRC should be composed of at least 3 independent directors. Independent directors are those who are not related to any of the company promoter, director, or key manager personnel. They should have the necessary skill and experience to make informed recommendation on matter relating to the appointment, reappointment, and remuneration of directors. NRC should have a clear charter that set out its terms of reference and responsibility. The charter should be approved by board of directors and should be reviewed on a regular basis. The NRC should meet regularly and should have access to all relevant information. This includes information about the company financial performance, its strategic plans, and its succession planning. The NRC should make its recommendation to the board in a timely manner. The board should consider these recommendations carefully and should provide the NRC with the feedback on its decisions. NRC should develop a process of identifying and evaluating potential director. This process should include a review of the candidate qualification, experience, and fit with the company's culture. The NRC should develop a policy on director remuneration. This policy should be fair and should be based on the company performance and the skill and experience of the director. The NRC should review the company succession planning process. This process should identify potential successor for key position on the board and in senior management. Now let's talk about the legal consequences. What could be the legal consequences if law is violated? So, as per the Company Act 2013, if company fail to form an NRC, it shall be punishable with fine of not less than 1 lakh, but which may extend to rupees 5 lakhs. In addition, the company director shall be liable to punish with a fine of not less than 50,000, but which may extend to rupees 2 lakhs. And also the stock exchange can suspend trading in the company's shares, and there is a possibility of delisting from the stock exchange. So these are the legal consequences. Now let's see the example of a company which should constitute NRC. Like if you can see Sky Limited, Earth Limited, Water Limited. From this example, you can easily say that all these 3 companies required to form NRC. The first, Sky Limited, is a listed company. So based on listed company, they should constitute NRC. Then second is Earth Limited, having paid up capital of more than 10 crore, they should form the NRC. And the Water Limited has a similar case. So all these 3 companies required to form NRC. So thanks for watching guys. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It would mean a lot to me. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos. So I wanted to ask you what kind of topic you would like to see more of. Please feel free to share it in the comment below. I will read through all of the comment and use your feedback to help me plan my upcoming videos. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Thank you.